Think about it. I'm actually making a random choice. Let's try to actually, type any random word. What would be a great one? 계절서부터 anything. Just try to actually do it. Loven, lions. I don't know how to say it. To me, it's very easy. Gelengte Konsum. Turned around in consumerism. I don't really know how to say it in Korean. It's really easy. This, presentation and insistence is, almost without no ground and doesn't make sense at all. It's really easy. Generation smartphone, the change of the society. Let's try to see it. I don't really need to think about anything. To me, reading something in German, really easy. I never actually thought about anything. It's really easy. How equally presented our lives as one form. It's really easy. I don't really know. Saudi Arabia against Iran, the conflicts. I don't really need to. Saudi Arabia and Iran, they're actually, it came as such in history that has never been just a simple frustration coming from the sunshine. This has been something to do with, Saudi is the majority power as a Sunni power in the Iran. They are Shiite power believers, right? As a sectarian conflict that had been dominating the region, and not just that. By the conflict, there comes at this moment, namely, above all, the actual power demonstration in the Middle East. So we actually find that both the states in the latest upcoming to be the new stage between them ever since the Cold War, starting from 2016, dominating the two regions. I don't really know. The Middle East, I don't really need to think about it. Don't try to actually say that. I had a tendency to mispronounce it. So forget about just say medieval. Whenever you actually see the Middle Age, don't try to actually say Middle Age. I had a tendency to mispronounce it. Just say medieval. Don't try to mix up with it. I had a tendency to mispronounce it. It's just about pronunciation. I've been easily fooled by the pronunciation. I cannot help it. Wherever things I would actually be familiar, I had a tendency to speak that out first. For that reason, I need a paper. I don't really need to think about it. Just actually, put down the answer. My perception is really quick. But the only problem that I have is I no longer speak that frequently in English. That's really the problem. Just actually write something down on the paper to demonstrate my understanding really quickly. I don't really need to think about anything in German. In our absurd, educational system, it's a very painful truth, I don't really need to think about it. Do you honestly think that this is painful? It's really easy. I don't really need to think about it. Who would actually say that this is really painful? No. Who would actually think that? This is one of the most beautiful understanding and recognition, and a welcome to, such an challenging, absurd educational system, making your teeth turned around. Problem, cause, solution, round analysis to talk about our educational system and school system to make discussion is really easy. I don't really need to think about it. Who actually think that Croatia over the EU to be the EU? I don't really actually have any difficulty. I don't really need to think about anything. Just actually be silent. In Croatia, there is, onward audacity over the EU to actually be greater than any type of region in the eco-agriculture. The majority of the people, approximately 80%, live in the country. The actual connection of the European inner market for many different people, and the tiny regions for farming and cropping exactly, simultaneously meeting with the actual asset breaking and wealth creating, with the prices greater than every operation of the neighborhood. They actually could not contain it anymore by actually making greater contribution. What actually the voice makes itself against the euro? The art journal has its own question in the reason by challenging it.